Which one of your acting roles is your favorite?
I'm gonna become an actor, I think.
Hi, I need to get on the next flight to Ireland.
Ireland, huh?
Yes.
You'll have to connect to New York. It'll just be a minute.
Looking for Washington.
Yeah.
Coming right up, Mike.
Yeah, I can't see him right now. Where's Mike?
He just ran out of here.
Oh, you say where?
Nope. He's definitely upset, though.
Shoot. I mean, again, that's another tough one. My roles in Arliss were really cool. I did. I think I was the most recurring sports star on Arliss back on HBO back in the day. I think my commercials were probably my most fun. My commercials with Tracy Morgan was pretty epic for NHL 2004.
Yeah, playing with the big boys now. I'm gonna put your stick on my wall because I've been playing ESPN NHL hockey. I've done the skills competition. I'm fast, I'm agile, and I'm accurate. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared. Yeah, I know you're nervous. Rated E for everyone.
That was a lot of fun. She said, "Just I don't know. I've been in so many different things. I can't even think of all the ones that come back into my mind."
Do you have a pregame? Go ahead.
Sorry, back in the day when you first broke into the league, was there much hazing or not? Not really.
Not really. The hazing. I mean, you used to have to carry the bags out. It was more. Yeah. It was more the rookie dinners, right? So, my rookie dinner cost me about $9,500, which,
wow,
at the time was a lot of money, but nowadays probably get off easy. Guys drinking, Louis V, and drinking the best bottles of wine, making sure that that rookie dinner bill got up as high as it can. But they just treated you like a rookie. Made you do certain things, carry the water bottles, fill the water bottles, help carry the bags with the trainers, all that little stuff. But the hazing stuff, not so much. Well, I remember during, when we were doing it with other kids, our hazing would have been like. We made some of the young guys at Morton's one day. We're doing rookie party at Morton's, and we had 3 rookies, all from 3 different countries, and we made them walk into the main dining room at Morton's and literally go stand in the middle of somebody's table, stand on the table, and sing their national anthem in front of the whole restaurant as loud as they could. So that was a pretty tough one for them to handle, but people got a pretty big kick out of it.
So kids nowadays do the rookie initiation and they have to sing a karaoke song. What's your go-to karaoke song?
It's Funky Cole Medina, man. Right.
There you
Funky
go.
Cole Medina or Bust a Move. Those old school rap. Those are the ones that I go to. I've won a few karaoke contests singing those. So. Yeah.
Did you have any pregame rituals, and then he'll shoot you one?
I had too many when I was. We don't call them. We just the rituals are, they were just things that you just like to do, right? They were routines. You don't like to say you're superstitious, but I'd get up at the same time. I would eat the same thing for breakfast. I would drive the same way to the rink. I'd leave the same time for the rink. I would. I'd go to sleep at the exact same time. I'd leave for the rink at the same time. I'd take my stick at the same time, get dressed the same way. I would drink a certain amount of coffees. I'd always eat a Kit Kat right before I went out to the ice. There's a lot of things that I did during my career. As I got older, I kind of stepped away from a lot of those things and just went and played hockey and didn't worry about all that bullshit. But when you're younger, the routine really makes you feel more comfortable going into a game.
Well, do I shoot yours there, Bill?
Yeah, so are you Ovechkin or Crosby? What's your thought? I mean, Ovechkin's playing well. He's going to break that record.
Two exactly totally different people, 2 different players. Both of them have been the best thing for the National Hockey League over the last 15, 20 years. You have Sidney Crosby, who literally is the the model of perfection. I think of professionalism, leadership, plays the game the right way, his dedication to the game. I think he has carried over the Gordie Howe legacy. He's carried over the Wayne Gretzky legacy, the Mario Lemieux legacy, in terms of the way that he handles himself. I mean, he's probably one of the most classiest, guys. And I used to hate Sidney Crosby. I used to hate playing against him. I used to, think he was he was weak, that he was a baby, that he was a whiner. And then I got to really watch him and admire him and learn about him and meet him as a person. And I think he's absolutely fantastic. I'm a huge Sidney Crosby fan.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm also a huge Ovechkin fan, because he brings the other element that Crosby doesn't have, that ferocity, the hard hitting, the dynamic goal scoring, shooting ability. I mean, what Ovechkin's been able to do in his career is absolutely mind blowing. I think he's the best goal scorer I've ever seen in the game.
You think he's
That
going to
release just deadly. That shot.
He's scoring 50 goals every single season. He's 37 years old. He's going to score 50 again this year for the 10th time in his career, and he's doing it against guys that are as good as they ever been, with equipment that is as good as it's ever been, goaltenders that are as talented and flexible and agile, and coordinated as they've ever been, against defensemen that can skate faster than anybody that's ever skated, that are stronger than they've ever been able to skate. So Ovechkin's doing this in an era that it's ungodly.
Right. I got two more for you.
I think it's going to be very close, and it's going to be really close to see whether he breaks Gretz's record. And I think if it wasn't for his lockout in the first year, and if it wasn't for the COVID and the shutdowns, I think COVID and the shutdowns and the way that the league shut down and reacted to the COVID situation could cost him that record.
That's true. Okay, I have two more questions, and we get rid of you. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. How does it feel being the last goal scored in Chicago, in the old stadium?
And he slides it out to center ice. Keith Kearney. That is pass deflected. And it's corralled by Weinrich. Bouncing one over the leaf line. Murphy picked out of midair to Amani. Set him up. Roenick.
Obviously very cool, because it was the most iconic building of all time. It was the loudest. It was the most energetic. It was the most intimidating, and one of the most historic buildings ever built. And to know that you closed that out by being the last Hawk ever to score, and it's pretty special.
Next one was, are we going to see you in the Hall of Fame?
Probably not. And and I'm okay with it. I pretty much don't worry about that stuff anymore. Okay. I'm way past that.
Hey, let's throw this one in on a happy note. How big a fan are you of Vince Vaughn?
If you're not a fan of Vince Vaughn, then you're not into pop culture. You just don't like movies. If you don't like Vince Vaughn, then you're a book lover. You're not a movie lover.
Hey, who would play you in a movie?
So I have a couple people that. If it was a younger version, it would have been Woody Harrelson as a younger version, and I think as an older version, everybody says James Woods would be a good JR. Yeah,
I got one more.
Okay, go.
Who's that?
What's your favorite game? Vegas game.
Anything that I can win money at. If I'm going by a table, I'm putting money down and seeing if I can win. But if I'm gonna have a choice of which one I'm gonna play, I'm probably gonna play either craps or a game called Pai Gow, which is a 7-card poker game. Okay. So poker, Pai Gow, and craps are my just absolute loves for sure.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to thank you for giving us your time of day, and it was really good getting to chat to you. We're obviously big fans of you forever, and we're going to continue being big fans of you going forward.